Good morning. I just wanted to touch briefly on a few things. I'll try not to make this too long, but it might get that way. So in my video yesterday when I was working out, I had mentioned some medical things that I was dealing with, some high heart rate and that kind of thing. So I'm just going to start from the beginning and quickly tell everybody kind of what's been going on. And if anybody has any suggestions or ideas on what it could be, I mean, I have my own ideas. Doctors don't necessarily agree with me. So if you have any ideas. So back in around Thanksgiving time, November, I started getting really jittery feeling. Felt like I was gonna pass out, high heart rate, low blood pressures, super nauseous, abdominal pain. I had no appetite. My balance was off. And it gradually came on. It started with just didn't really feel like eating, just felt kind of ick. And then it got to the point where I ended up in the emergency room because I couldn't hardly stand up. I was shaking so bad. My hands and my feet were shaking so bad I couldn't hardly walk. My heart was racing and I felt like I was going to pass out all day long. Anytime I got up. The only time I felt good is if I was laying down. So, because I've been to the ER and the clinic a couple times, they have asked me to go to a couple specialty clinics. So I have seen neurology and cardiology, and then they want me to see psychology today because to make sure it's not all in my head, which it's not. Everyone's kind of saying it's anxiety, and I have dealt with anxiety, panic attacks, depression, the whole works since I was like, I don't know, 13, 14. So I really don't think that that's what it is. I truly think that it is something else. And personally, I have talked to a handful of people, and I'm kind of convinced that it's that POTS syndrome, postural orthostatic tachycardia syndrome. I have mentioned this to a couple of the doctors, and a couple of them think, yeah, maybe, and a couple of them think, no, not at all. So I'm kind of stuck, and I don't really know what to do or where to go. I have a couple appointments coming up here. I have some cardiac testing that they're going to do to rule out some other things. But it's just difficult because every time that I've seen these doctors, it was a week after I started feeling well. Because right now I'm symptom free, which is fabulous because then I can get back to work. I was off work for about 6 weeks. So I've been back to work now. I can work out, I can eat, I can do all the things that I was doing before. I can play with my kids and I can go to the mall and all those things that I couldn't do before because I thought I was going to pass out. So it's super nice that I'm able to do all those things, but it's yet still a little bit frustrating because I don't have any answers. I don't have any diagnosis except for they think it's anxiety. And like I said, I truly don't think it is. So I am kind of convinced that it's POTS. If anyone out there has any information on POTS or if they think my symptoms sound similar to POTS, I'll put a list of symptoms at the end of this video so y'all can just kind of take a look at it and see if you have any experience with it or whatever. But now it is about time for my workout. I've got a few things I gotta do before that, and then I'll be videoing part of that. I don't want to do the whole thing, but I'll do part of it for you. That's it. I hope y'all have a great day.